Hi, welcome back, it's Susan. I've made this card today and I'm going to show you how I've made it. So today I'm using the classic wreath die. So you can see I've cut it out already. It cuts beautifully and it's a really good size as well. It measures approximately 5 inches by 5 inches. It's a lovely die and that's £6.75. And I've also cut out a circle from the Slatted die set. So I've cut this particular one out. So I wanted these slats, and then on the outer, cut out with a circle die just to get this effect. And this is how I'm going to have it on my project. Now these circle dies, there's 12 dies in the set. There are out of stock at the minute, but they are coming back in. So I'll tell you all about that in a little while. And they're from Craftaddictionuk. There's a coupon code for Susan5 for an extra 5% off as always. And that's free P&P if you're in the UK. So I've cut out a square stained glass die from Spellbinders, and I'm going to have my wreath sat inside with that slatted circle inside that. But I was contemplating putting some embossed lines down it as well with the scoreboard, but I thought it might be a little bit too much and I don't want to overcook it, so I'm leaving it as it is. So just pinching those sides of the wreath together. Just a little squeeze, nothing major. Just to get that little prominence on the wreath. So I'm going to glue that down using the precision glue press. And a lot of people have been asking me where I bought my glue press from, and I'm in the UK, and I bought it from Bumbleberry Crafts. So I'm just gently pressing down that wreath. And that'll hold. Just giving those leaves a little tweak every now and again. The wreath is just so lovely. So getting my circle, popping some glue on that as well, just around the outside. You don't have to put glue on those slats themselves. And I'm going to have those slats vertical. And that's the base of my card. I've cut a load of bits and bobs out, what I'm going to use, because I want to make this an 80th card. So the gold paper I'm using is quite thin. I've cut a layer of white, same colour as the cardstock, and I'm going to layer that gold on top. Same with the number 8. So while I've got a minute, I'll tell you about these slatted circles. Even though it says they're out of stock, if you click on the item itself on the website, there's a button. You can add your email address and you will get notified as soon as they're back in stock. So now I'm thinking, do I want them flat or shall I put these onto foam pads? So I'm just going to arrange a few of my little bits just to see how it's going to look. I've cut this string bow, and I know you're going to ask me where I got this from, but honestly I cannot remember. I've had it a long time. So if you want a string bow, just Google string bow die and something will come up. And these flowers that I've cut out, I think I got a bag of little bits and bobs from eBay a couple of years ago, and this is the first time I've used this flower. So I am going to put it on the foam pad. Making sure that it's not going to be seen from the front. So when I've got these popped on, I'm going to just cut some of these small ones in half so that I can put it at the top and the bottom of the numbers. And that fits perfectly. So I'm going to take the backings off and I'll get back to you. So I've tied it up, and I think before I go any further, I'm going to put foam tape on the back of my card. And I'm going to leave it like that while I finish my card off. So getting my numbers, I'm only gently placing them down because I want to be able to move them if I need to. And I'm just going to tweak it. Moving that 8. And just tweaking that 0 at the top. And I'm happy with that. So then you can press them down. Now I've cut these flowers out. And I have mostly given some shape just with a ball tool and a mat. So popping glue on those as well, just in that centre, just a tiny bead. Just giving that one that bit of shape. And this card's soon put together. Pressing that down. So with that string bow, I'm going to balance it out and have it at an angle like that. So just in putting a drop of glue in the centre of that bow, giving it a press down. And having a flower in the centre, just to tie it all in. With the bow, I did get extra loops that you can build it up, but I wanted to have that flower in the centre. Now, the other day when we made these drops, these was the Cosmic Shimmer drops I made, and I'm going to use the gold in the centre of the flower. Now, because this is the first time I've used these drops off this particular sheet, this one, the Cosmic Shimmer ones, don't tend to dry hard like the Nouveau drops did. So when you pick these off the sheet, it doesn't flirt about like the other ones did, if you know what I'm saying. So pop in some glue just in the centre of those flowers. Getting my pickup tool. Just to finish those off. But keeping it all tonal. Now I think I want to change that one because I did take a bigger one off the sheet for there. So I'm popping that one back on the sheet and then picking this one up. And I like that a lot better. I've done a sentiment on the computer. Now just having a look, I am having it on the side, but shall I have it at on the back of the foam tape for it to stick there, or in front of? See, that's what I mean about having it on the back. It like puts it to the really back, where if I have it on the other part of the panel, it'll bring it to the forefront, and I think I'm going to bring it to the front and have it like that. So if I turn that over, I've just got enough to put a bead of glue down and it attaches on there. So that's what I'm going to do. Just pop in a bead of glue on that sentiment at the top. Just getting it in position and holding it a second. Making sure it's level. And I'm happy with that. So I'm going to take the tape off. Then when I get it into the position, just hovering it over my cardstock, and that's 7 by 7, my base. Then when I'm happy, I'm going to press it down and pull on those tabs. Now I think that's a lovely, clean and elegant card. And I know my recipient is going to love it. So I hope you've liked it. Like and subscribe. Leave me a message. Thank you so much for watching. I'll leave everything in the description, so if you press the more button, you'll see everything there for you. And I'll see you again soon.